good morning and welcome to your therapeutic yoga practice. We are at the Ocean Spa and we're actually in one of the treatment rooms, which is turned into a yoga space for this morning. So, those of you who are streaming this at another time, whether it's good evening, good afternoon, looking forward to practicing with you today and being in this very important space. We're going to do a little semi-sound check because I'm not going to be very loud today. And I want to stream a little bit with the music as well. So that will be important. So I am seeing who's coming into the studio, seeing how the studio looks. Who do we have here? Let me know who's here. Good morning, Claire. Good morning, Mom. This is also an opportunity if you have, right now, if you woke up or if you've been working with a little bit of tension or stress in your body, please let me know so that I can weave those physical spaces or places or energetic spaces or places into the practice today, okay? And we'll make sure we serve both the physical and the subtle body. I'm going to be sharing some readings with you from Thich Nhat Hanh's book called Anger, which I think is a very potent book and a really great offering for what we're going through as a collective community in the world. And I'm going to open with actually this, if you are a big friend family of Jamaica this is Peter Morrow's favorite book. Although Peter's no longer with us, I'll still say in the present tense it is, because even if he's here with us spiritually, this would be his offering. So we're going to open up with a reading from Red Hawk, Self-Observation. And I'll let a few of you come in. Good morning, Andrea. Jamaica misses you too. I believe we'll be reopening very soon, so you can come visit. So if you have extra cushions, straps, if you like to work with tools and props, by all means, please grab them. I will take a big swig of my coffee. And last chance for any special requests. Good morning to you, Rob. Happy you're here with us. Hopefully you're practicing with me. Today's going to be yoga therapeutics. It's much like the healing hatha, which, by the way, Thursday was not a healing hatha. That was definitely a slow flow. So if you're like, wait a minute, that healing hatha thing wasn't what I expected. Yeah, it wasn't. It was supposed to be a little less active and fluid. Today we're going to stay very grounded and in the subtle energetic body as well. There will still be challenges. I'm going to do some work with Manipura, some work with that activation of empowerment so that we can bring a feeling of hopefully peace, balance, and ease into the physical. So let us get started. Come onto your mat. I'd like to open with a little bit of turning inward breath work as well as some rolling ohms. So the Om is that resonance, that sound of oneness and of peace. And I think right now it's very important to connect to that collective connectivity. So we're going to open there. So I'm going to invite you to come into your breath to begin. Go ahead and find your seat. And close your eyes if you're dropping in. Even if you're just sitting and watching and holding space for me today, you can close your eyes as well. And just drop into your body for a moment. Let your head reach tall. Find your Sukhasana, your easy seat. Let your hands rest on the knees or thighs. And just exhale out the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale, fill, let the body expand. First, second, third chamber of lungs. One more breath just like that. And then let the breath begin to move up the spine to the crown of the head and then down the spine. So I want you to imagine that you're carrying the breath. Inhale up to the crown. Exhale down to the base. You can keep your eyes closed or find a Ardha half drishti. Inhaling up to the crown. Exhaling down to the base. Inhaling, the breath carrying up. Exhaling down. One more time. Just clearing that pathway. Now some of you are going to continue the inhaling upward and exhaling downward. And others are going to begin that resonance of Om. Inhaling. Exhaling. And then joining me if joining in the Om. Inhaling the breath to the crown. Exhaling to the base. Inhaling, bring the breath all the way to the crown, to the top of your head, and let it sit there for a moment and just imagine light just shining through you, just light filling you, expanding you. Let the light wash your shoulders, move down the spine, and then exhale out the mouth. Inhaling to the third eye center now. Fill, let the breath come to the third eye. Light up the third eye center. Let it be bright, resounding, expansive. Exhaling. Inhaling through the throat center. Let the breath move its way up the throat, up and in through the throat. Let the breath be bright, expansive. And now to the heart. So we're lighting up, we're igniting each of the metaphysical centers, the chakras of the body, letting the energetic body feel our intention. Exhaling, emptying out. Inhaling belly. Exhaling, empty. Down to the lower belly. That low navel point below, about 2 inches, right into the pelvic center. Inhale. And now the root, the base, suctioning into the pelvic floor, bringing the breath and that light right in through the base, Muladhara. Hold the light there and exhale. Just let the body begin to sway. So the body is going to start to just traverse the front of the sphere and the back sphere. The front sphere and the back. So if you're sitting at the front of your mat, you're going to find that you're swaying a little bit towards the sun, towards the light. And towards the back, towards the darkness, finding that there's always a balance of both within us. And it's moving that energy continuously from the light to the dark, recognizing and shining the light on the shadows, bringing them to the forefront. Continue swaying, inhaling forward, exhaling back. The eyes are closed and your breath is moving as your body begins to just fall into this meditative space. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. Maybe the swaying becomes bigger in your body, maybe much smaller. Notice if you can get lost in your breath's journey for even a moment, forgetting where you are, who you are, what you're meant to do. Just become that breath, moving. Forgetting where you are, who you are, what you're meant to do. All of your awareness moves back to the very tip top of your head, the crown. If you want to actually place your hand there, go ahead and place your hand on the top of your head. Press your head into your hand. Feel the spine rising as you continue this ebb and flow, moving forward and back. The swishing of the pan of water in the pelvis. The swishing of the air of the heart, swirling forward and back. Let the hand come back to the knee or thigh. And keep that activation of energy up and through the center. Panning that pelvic floor for gold, just softly tilting forward and back. 2 more. Last time. Let yourself come forward, and now let the body actually climb out to the front of your space. So you're in your easy seat, and just climb out and forward and down. Let the head bow down as far as it can go. It may not reach as deeply as you could imagine or desire, but climb yourself out. Climb out of the hips. Let the belly spill forward. Allow yourself to feel the tilt towards the knees, towards the shins, off the seat. And then press your seat back and climb your hands back towards you. Hold the hands to the knees now and peel yourself back. So I've got a lot of mic here. Peel yourself back and really feel the expanse of the back. So we're going to try to take some of the weight off of our shoulders, some of the stress out of our spine, as you melt the chin down to the chest. And now pull yourself through, bend the elbows. And now peel yourself back and hang from the pelvis, hang from the seat. Peel through. And pull back. You can activate breath here. Inhale through. Exhale. Inhale through. Exhale back. Inhale through one more time. Exhale back. Find that seat and just change the cross of your legs. Beautiful. Inhale through. All you've done is switch which ankles in front. Exhale back. Inhale through and hold. Climb forward and descend. Come on up. Release the legs out in front of you. Roll out through the ankles, hands on your knees, and massage the tops of your knees as though you could actually lift the patella off and feel that lift of the kneecap. Massage the thighs and begin to just tune in. All right, where is the tension in my body? Is it as you move your hands down the front of the shin and up the calf? Is it there? As you move the hands up the thigh, as I try to kill a mosquito. That's not very yogic of me, but... And then find the back body and massage into the back and just start to tap in. Okay, body, what do I need to do for you today? How do I serve you? Up, down, one shoulder. Just check in. It's rare that we actually really check in. We just show up on our mat and do whatever we're told, but we need to listen to ourselves first and listen within. So once you've given yourself a full tune in, and we serve those spaces and places, the wrists, the fingers, the neck, bring your fingers right up to the back of the neck. I'm going to shift forward into my seat again. You can keep the legs out if that's more comfortable. Bring your hands to the back of your neck and start to slide your fingers up the cervical spine. So you're actually walking the fingers up the spine in a slow little maneuver. I'm going to get a little deep and then meet right at that occipital ridge, that neck ridge where the hairline meets the back of the neck. Just sliding the energy up. And take a moment and take your fingers right to that occiput. Take the thumbs right by the ear. And I want you to take your thumbs down the jawline and separate right where the teeth meet at the base of the jawline. And press in and down the jaw. The jaw is one of the first seeds of tension and anger, where we withhold our speech, we withhold our thoughts, we lock in. Feel the pressing down and inward. Fingers resting at the baseline of the hair and thumbs pressing deeply in and down. Let the jaw unhinge. Actually open your mouth wide. Feel the hinge point. And then close it gently. And then small circles. 3, 2, 1. Slide the thumbs down, right under the earlobe. Get into the neck and massage into the neck. Up and down. You're going to hook under the base of the jaw and neck and press up and in. So you'll notice it'll affect my voice. Means I'm in the right spot. You can free the fingers from the base of the neck and actually slide the thumbs so they rotate upward. Good. Pull the earlobes down. 3 and 2 and 1. Interlace the fingers, palms reach up. Audible breath. Go ahead and just free the breath out of the mouth. So we've interlocked our fingers. Doesn't matter which one is on top or bottom. We're lifting up and through, and just let the jaw hang open now. Just let the ribs reach out of the chest, the seat descend. And exhale, take the hands and cross them over the chest. So hug, 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 hug. I have my right elbow over my left. It doesn't matter. We're going to do both. So climb your hands to the back and find a hold of whatever you can. It could be scapula. It could just be the shoulder. And now bend the head down to the arms. Then let the torso hang. Breathe into the back and fill the back. And then let the right ear reach to the right shoulder. And then let the left ear reach the left shoulder. Again, right ear, right shoulder. The elbows may move a little bit with you. Left ear, left shoulder. Last time, as though you're listening with the whole body, lean into the right. Good. And then lean into the left. Listen with the whole body, intent. Come back to center. Keep the cross of the elbows, but free the hands and reach the elbows forward and up. Take them over the head until the wrists connect. So you're going to now take your hands, connect palm to palm. There's a cross of your wrists, whichever shoulder is on top is going to be hand on top. Reach that over the head and then bend the elbows away. I know. Free the shoulders with your breath. So we're obviously starting with the neck, shoulders, and jaw. We're going to work our way down, all the way down, top to bottom. Clean out the house, okay? Starting with the attic and ending at the basement. I wish we had 2 hours today, but we only have 1. And the elbows back and away. Press the hands together. If tinglings or sensations arise, some of us think it's falling asleep, others find it waking up. Let the body move. And then feel that tingling. Let it just move through you until the fingertips start to activate and you notice that, I'm very aware right now of my wrists and fingers. Shoot the hands up and back. Turning towards the right. Left hand to the knee. Right hand reaches back. Not yet to the floor, you're just reaching back behind you. So as I rotate, you're finding this expanse. Turn the palm away like you're pressing against a wall. If you have a wall there, use it. Turn the thumb out, fingers face down, and then bring your hand down back behind you. Twist into the back tricep and wrist. Press down so the palm lifts a little, more fingertips. So this should find the back of the shoulder head and into the scapula. So is my hope. Peel the hand up. Reach it back. It's going to rotate palm all the way up. Hand will cross over to the top of thigh or knee, best you can. And then pull the shoulders back, draw the chin down. So right hand is crossing over left. You're holding the thighs or knees. Your knees may be way up here. That's fine. You just have a little bit more of an assist. And pull the shoulders away. Free the right arm. And give it a nice swing. Just move through. Lubricate the joints. 2. Little rock and roll. 1. Reverse that. Swing it. 3. 2. 1. Sweep it over. Reach over to the left. Keep pulling that thigh. Use it as a traction. So you're pulling against the right thigh and you're hanging the fruit of your body to the left side. Beautiful. Let the head drop. Let the left ear drop to the left shoulder. Reach the hand out. Keep the left ear against left shoulder. So the ear is hanging, hanging, hanging. Right arm is reaching out like you're just resting it on your beloved shoulder. Or just scratching your dog's head. Take the left hand and free it to the same side as the ear. Left ear is dropping to shoulder. Left hand walking out. Right hand reaching. So as in life, here we are, pulled in 2 directions in this quandary. And just observe. Observe the reach to the right. Observe the pull to the left. Let the right fingers touch down to earth. Now all hands are on the floor. And let the left hand rest on the head, right over the ear. You're going to add a little, you don't have to really push here, just the weight of your hand will give the neck a nice deep stretch. Don't have to push. You can lift the right arm again. That's going to move and shift. Set it down. Lift the head up into the hand. Release, tilt it to the right, and then roll the head in one giant circle all the way around, slowly. All the way around. Till it reaches the chest, and then hang back. Cross the legs the opposite. Reach forward, open the chest. There's a lot of little creatures in here today. Reach forward, open the chest and heart. And exhale, sweep back. Lifting through. Cross the opposite elbow over. And give yourself that giant hug. Melt the head down. Make sure I'm not squeezing the heck out of my mic. Okay. Roll over to the left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Let your eyes close. Let the body really start to surrender. A lot of stress is just our ability to let go. Let go of the control. Let go of the push. Let go of the pull. All the way over to the right. Easier said than done, I know. Because we already feel like everything is so out of control in our life that at least we can control what we do with our body and our breath, right? Of course. But we can control the act of surrender. And let that be all that we control. The letting go. Let the whole body lean and listen to the left. Let the whole body lean and listen to the right. The left arm reaches back behind you, and it's going to just extend back as the right arm is on the thigh. And just start with that opening twist. So look back behind you, and as you do, find the turn of the hand. Press the palm away, and if there's a wall there, utilize it, and rotate out. Then the thumb turns out, fingers down. Take your fingers to the mat, best you can, and press the chest open. So this is more in the upper shoulder and arm. It's not so much into the wrist. We will get in there, I promise. It's not easy to get into that scapula unless you have a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball. You can roll out the back. Beautiful. Sweep that arm up. All the way. Yes. Pull, pull, pull through. And it's going to come through to that front knee and wring out the back. Charge the heart forward, and then reach that left arm up and over the head. Hang from the thigh. Right arm strong and long. It's extended through. Right ear is descending now to right shoulder. Let it just hang there. And the left arm is going to reach out, and let it rest right there. Like it's just resting on the head of, well, probably not a cat, but a pretty big dog. Let yourself hang there a little longer. And then release the pull of that right arm and take the hand down. Walk it away. Let the ear drop down. Really walk the right fingers away. I like to kind of spider walk mine. Pull that left arm. Reach it through. So you're in two directions, but one is rooted and one is skybound. Now this right hand is going to come up and just rest on the ear, adding a little bit of weight. I've got a bracelet on this, so it's extra weight and a nice activated stone. Let the fingers come down, just feel the shift in the neck. Slide the hand off the ear. And then let the head roll opposite direction. If you don't remember what direction, that's cool. No problem. Beautiful. Roll it all the way around. And then hold with that right hand again across and just swing out the left arm. I gotta move so I don't hit myself all the way around. Just get a little freedom. We're gonna do a dual arm freedom. One more. Reverse. Mobility, right? Emotions need motion. And let that rest. Back to center. Legs crossed as you wish. And now free up both of your arms, all right? Just take them out. Just shake them out. Okay, we haven't done anything too crazy, so shake out your fingers, your wrists. Close your eyes and shake out your torso, your belly, your neck. Good. Now sweep those arms. Nice big circle. All the way around. So we're just going to get a little bit of lubrication into the shoulders before we come into a Kundalini Kriya today. That is a bit, I find it beautifully transformational for me and my breath and my mind, but to each their own, okay? Take the arms out and open and just take a moment, close your eyes, and just feel where you are right now. Feel the difference of energy in your shoulders, in your neck, in your jaw, the upper body. And we're going to move that energy down the body soon once we get into this little bit of an activation. Feel that lift, feel that energy. Turn your head to the left. Inhale, exhale right. Left inhale, exhale right. Now add the arms. As you inhale, arms come in, exhale out. Close your eyes. Keep going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You may slow down or speed up at your breath pace. Keep the energy going. I know there's suffering arising. Stay with it. Be awake and aware. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Keep the elbows up. Stay with it. Stay awake. Inhale, exhale. Maybe you speed up, maybe you slow down, but keep the motion. Stay with me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hold the arms up. Bring your hands to the heart. Let your eyes close. And bow your head down to that intention, that awareness. Ooh. Let the hands come to the earth. Uncross your knees. Hands to the earth, uncrossing knees. I'm just trying to change that song. That was just for that Kriya. Oh, there we go. There we are. So, here we are. If you need to cushion your knees, go ahead. We're not going to be here too long, but we're going to get that release through the arms and shoulders. So go ahead and rotate your right hand all the way back towards you. And rotate your left hand all the way back towards you. And then bring your seat closer to your heels as best you can. Draw the heads of your shoulders back, and I want you to just pull the heart a little bit through the gateway of the arms. Fingertips are rooted, heel of the hand pressing down and forward. Shoulders drawing back, chest pulling through. Good, now you're in it, right? Usually people think yoga therapeutics is like, ooh, yummy, easy. No. Is therapy ever easy? Like, do you ever go into therapy looking forward to that experience? Of course, after you feel like you've had a cathartic, balanced release, but it's work, okay? It's work. It's supposed to be work. If it always just feels good, then you're not really changing anything. You're just sitting in your comfort. So feel a little bit more of the drawing back of shoulders, the pulling through of heart. So we're starting to move the energy now down a little bit more. And Can't wait till we get to the belly center. It's my favorite. Few more breath rounds. The seat is going to pull back a little bit deeper, just the seat drawing back as though you want to go into child's pose with your hands like this. I know. Beautiful. Charge the heart through. Pull the belly in. Take a little rounding cat experience, chin to chest. And then peel back one hand at a time. Palms down. Take your hand, flip it up, and reach. Right hand only. Turn that up and around, rotate wrist, and flip left hand, knuckles down, palm up. And rotate that wrist. Yeah, good. Let's release that through the shoulders. All you're going to do is come up on the right hand. Left arm is going to thread underneath. So we've done thread the needle before. And draw the shoulder down. Get that nice rotation now. So we're moving through the midline of the upper torso, thoracic spine, and ribs. Right hand reaches to the earth. Rotate the torso away from that elbow. Resting on the side of the head. So we're not going to do a lot of variations here. I really want you to sink into this deep, grounded expression. I find as yogis, sometimes we know too much. And we're always trying to take it deeper and deeper and further. But sometimes the deepest place to go is nowhere. Just sit in it. Stay right where you are. Close your eyes. Feel the head of your shoulder on the earth. That's the left. Feel the grounding of both shins, tops of toes, and knees. Feel the press of your right hand and the gentle rotation as your right hand presses down. That right arm is working. It's like doing a push-up almost. It's really working to rotate the body. So press into the right hand deeply so that you can rotate the torso away from the inner arm. Good. That right arm is like doing a push-up, right? Draw the hips, just a gentle, slight tail wag to the left. Good. So as you wag the hips just a bit to the left, you press into your right arm. You're like, oh, I'm in it now. That's your thoracic spine. That's the back of the heart. Breathe deeply now. Inhale, fill. Anahatasana, fill, fill, fill. Exhale. Let the rotation come from the shoulder. I know. It's so much nicer when we do different things, right? It's so much nicer when we keep taking it to the next level without having really embraced the first level. So just stay with me a little longer. Exhale. All you're going to do is slide back to child's pose in the same shape. The arms across. The right arm is now, instead of bent, it's going to extend. And let the rotation move a little deeply. A little different. Same shape, a little different. You can really traction now that left shoulder. Peel your torso towards the left hip and drag the shoulder away from the elbow of the left arm. This right arm's now doing nothing. It's done a lot, so it can just tent and free. Release the arm up. Rotate the wrist, give it some freedom. And then take the hand, give yourself a hand, clasp, and pull the left arm away. So you're using your right hand, you're clasping, and you're actually dragging. Like you're pulling your arm out of its own socket. I know you're not, but go ahead and roll your hips a little more to the left. Give that side body. Drop the left ear to left shoulder. Exhale out the mouth. Release. Come forward. Press into your right arm And I want you to just take your left arm like an elephant tusk and just like hang it around. Literally, just like very weird. Just dangle it. Like you're just pouring sand out of your arm onto the ground opposite. And sit it back onto your knees if you can. Come back to center. Express the chest open. We're going to come to the other side. I'm just turning around so I can stay facing you. You'll be still at the front of your mat. Let the chest open up. Let's kind of find a little more balance. And then come on to the cat-cow of the 4 hands and knees. Round up. Peel through. Let the head drip off the neck. Express the heart through the gateway of the arms. Pull. Oh, the back is saying, thank you. Thank you for paying attention to me today. And thank you for listening to my needs and serving spaciousness so that we're not holding this tension in our body. One more time. Open up into cat. And then when you reach cow the next time, hold there for a moment. Express the chest through the gateway. Let the pelvis set down. And now squeeze your right ear towards your right hip. Right shoulder to right hip. And then left. Squeeze it under. Good. And back to center. Right arm comes through. Listen with the right ear. Take your left hand to the earth, press into the palm, and again, find that strong push-up. So you're really in that shoulder. Breathe deeply, a whole new side of body and mind. A lot of activity on the ocean today. See if you can actually get this to reach down the lower back and stretch against that band, really nourishing the kidneys, and feel that breath of the kidney line moving straight out the right pinky all the way through. Exhale, press into left hand, let the hips draw a little bit to the right. Good. Remember, we're going to stay here a little longer than usual because nothing's usual anymore these days. So why should yoga be usual too? We're going to make it just a little different today, a little unusual, a bit of a surprise, because right now the mind needs to break its habitual pattern, right? The whole world is starting to wake up, so to speak, and we have to keep doing that work within to stay awake. It's so easy to go into the habits. It's so easy to be comfortable. Breathe deep across the band of the heart. Let it move up the shoulder. Press into left hand. Rotate as though you're trying to look over the left shoulder, but not with your eyes. Not with your eyes. So if you close your eyes, what are you looking with? With your heart. Rotating the heart up and around, up and around. Try to take your heart up and over the left shoulder. How does that shift the interior motive of the body? All you're going to do, not yet, but soon, one more breath, is just slide back to the child. Reach the left arm over the head, right arm stays. All you're going to do. Let the hips sway a little more to the right. And then, unravel to center. Beautiful. Come forward onto the belly, pelvis, and chest. Come onto your forearms, palms ground, and ignite the chest through Sphinx. Pull the heart through. Get the palms rooted, the fingertips grounded, the shoulders. Peel back, peel the shoulders back, peel the shoulders back. Pull the heart through. And if your lower back feels really supple and yummy and just full of space today, press into your hands and charge your elbows up. Wow. Good. Otherwise, you're on your forearms, pulling the heart through. So you're either pulling forward or you're pressing upward. Listen to the breath. Listen to when the breath gets choppy and rough, and smooth it out. Smooth the inhalation. Ujjayi. Feel that gentle squeeze of the throat, hugging of the back of the throat, the glottis massaging. So when we pull back and squeeze through the glottis, it's that deep release into the nervous system. And we want to say, hey, nervous system, it's all right, I got you. I'm not trying to add stress to you. I'm trying to soothe, massage the stress out of you. Last breath, inhale. If the elbows were lifted, release them down. If they were down, soften the heart, chin to chest. Bring the palms together. Unite the palms. Curl the toes. Lift the pelvis first. So some of you are going to stay right here on your knees, or you can always return to your knees. Others are going to lift the knees as well in that low plank. So we're moving now into the belly. We're moving into the belly center. A lot of people like to look at their toes here. That's fine and well, but we're not going to do that. You're just going to curl them under, so you can take a look for a moment. Yeah, great. Draw the head through now and look right at your thumbs. So hey there, thumbs. Good morning. So it's a Sunday. Maybe I'm going to tell my thumbs, I think I'm going to give you a break today and try to stay off my phone. I mean, the thumbs work a lot harder than they used to. We don't really appreciate them for it, do we? So take a moment, just give your thumbs some love. Yes, we're firing up the belly, and yes, I'm trying to take your mind off of it. So let's take your mind into it. Let's pull the belly in. Let's draw the thighs back. Let's stay so strong and active, and I want you to begin to tremble and shake. And it's not weakness, it's strength. It's muscular activation. It's fluid energy. Just let the shaking begin. Some of you may have lowered the knees down, but you're still charging the heart through, and you're still finding the shaking in the center, okay? So whether the knees are lifted or lowered, you're not doing less. You're just giving more support. Keep yourself engaged. Stay awake. Stay awake. Stay awake. Shake a little longer. It'll soon be over. 2, 1. Lower. Release hands behind you. Lift thighs. Come on the belly. So from here, from the Shalabhasana experience, we're going to come into Kapalabhati with the belly down. So Kapalabhati is a forceful exhalation out of the nostrils. And as you're doing it, you're pumping the belly button to the spine. I find it's easy to do it on the belly because I can feel the pumping. So it's like you're pumping all that energy, all that fire. Inhale, exhale. So the breath is moving. Stay with it. 8, 6, 4, 2, inhale. Bring the forearms down. Lower the thighs. Exhale, Sphinx. Okay, so we get to move now into hips, inner outer line of hips and lower back. So there's no better way of doing that than pigeon. Let your hands come by the ribs and go ahead and let yourself express a little cobra if that's nice for you. Up dog if that's even better for you. Lower the knees for a moment. Peel up, let forearms come down, and express the cat, but with the forearms down. Charge the heart through. Peel yourself up. Cow. Curl the toes under. Let's have one downward facing dog and really ignite the seat up. As you press into your palms here, you look back at the legs, and I want you to really draw the heels down to earth and lift all 10 toes. Wrap the ribs into the center and press through the hands and feel that hollow spaciousness under the armpits. Good. Now create space between the blades of your shoulders and your ears. Let the head descend and draw the chest towards the thighs. Good. Let the sitting bones reach up and apart. So without moving the feet, slide the seat wider, expand the back, and descend the heels deeper. Close your eyes and feel the strength that you've ignited in your body today. Just feel the strength in yourself. And let that strength stand for something, whatever it is that you are most passionate about. Let it support you. Let it drive your car in that direction, or your bicycle. We're still in downward facing dog. Close your eyes if you will. Feel the press of the thumb, the index finger, the middle finger, the ring, the pinky, and then all 10 fingers. Feel the lift of all 10 toes, the descent of heels towards earth, the lift of front shin, the descent of back calf, the lift of front thigh, the descent of back thigh and glute, the spreading wide of seat, the wrapping in of ribs and softening of belly. Strong arms. Let the neck explore space. Roll out head, opposite direction. And then slide your right knee through. Here is where the stories begin, right? You can turn the foot towards the hip and start to settle in. Some of us are going to find a pillow or a blanket or something to cushion the seat and come up high in your pigeon. So the goal, and if this is not suitable for you, you're going to come on your seat and cross your right ankle over your left thigh, and you're going to be in seated pigeon. Okay, so this is hopefully accessible for everyone, and if you want to lay on your back, you can do the same shape on your back. We'll meet you there soon enough. So you're either here, right leg. This shape has not changed. No matter where I go, this shape has not changed. Okay, so if you're still here, lifted in pigeon, you'll remain with me. Otherwise, one of the other 2 variations is suitable. The hands come to the hips and draw the heart forward. So if you're seated, same way, you're going to start to lift tall. And if you're lying down, you're going to reach your right knee forward. Stay tall. Keep the lift. Everything wants us to pull forward right now, right? We just want to hide. We want to go deep and surrender. I'm asking you now to activate. Okay? So wherever you are, lift the head and heart up. Unless you're lying on your back. You get to reach the knee away and stay grounded. Stay up. You can use fingertips, blocks, hands to body. Stay lifted, stay awake, okay? Trust me, I want to go down so badly too. I just want to rest my head and let the body do all the work for me, but no. I need you to do the work for the body, okay? Let the body know I'm here for you. I'm actively engaged and I'm listening. And then close your eyes and really listen. What does body need? What does subtle body need? What does the energy center, as we now are in the activation of Swadhisthana and we have the Muladhara, Where is my creativity? Where is my security? What do I need to build my foundation better and stronger? Stay lifted. I know the call to descent is there. I know it's strong. Stay up. We're going to rotate to the opposite leg. If you're on your back, just switch. If you're seated, just switch. If you're in this experience of the Ekapada Rajakapotasana classic pigeon, you're going to just come back to downward dog for a moment and switch legs. Slide right thigh back. Draw left forward and settle in. So if you're seated, ankle is crossed over the thigh, the knees reaching open, and if you're on your back, the knees reaching open. If you're up on the pelvis, the torso's reaching open. Hands walk back. Stay awake. You can close your eyes and be awake, but I mean stay awake to the interior, to the internal, to the storyline. What is waiting for you? What is waiting for you behind that next breath? What seed of awareness is just waiting to be planted and nourished and watered? It takes courage to plant that seed. It takes courage for the seed to actually push through its own shell and move through the rocks and the dirt and all that bramble. It's so sensitive. Stay lifted, stay up, stay awake, stay aware. Stay with your breath and let it be soft, the ujjayi, the massage of the back of the throat. Just a few more breaths. That's all. If you're in classic king pigeon, you're going to roll onto your left hip. If you're seated, you're going to release the legs in front of you. And if you're on your back, you're going to come up for Paschimottanasana. So we're going to find the final closing seat of the legs. The legs are long and in front of you. And you're going to take them out wide, wider than you're used to. And go ahead and take the flesh and move it out of the way. So you're going to take your actual thigh and your seat and roll it outward and outward. So you find the root of the sitting bones and you're like, yeah, I'm locked in now. Take yourself forward and inside of the knees and bow the head down. So use your elbows inside of the knees and take the thumbs, the very thumbs. If you have long nails, you're going to use the knuckles of your thumb. And if you have not long nails, you're going to use the fingers. And the fingers is a lot more comfortable. You're going to actually go inside the upper inner bridge of the nose and the brow. So you're inside the socket of your eye. And you're going to let your skull hang from your thumbs. If you're in the knuckles, you can do the same thing. You're just letting the skull hang. So the skull is now hanging from your fingers. That sounds very morbid, but slide the heels out wider and let your thumbs rest where you really feel like you've just hung the head on your thumbs. Hung them just like you're putting a coat on a hook. And what you're doing is letting the brain descend. The brain is descending to the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is descending, and you're really letting everything pool and rest. Letting everything pool and rest. Let the skull hang. Let your torso hang. Let your body just surrender forward and down. And then when you feel you've silenced the busy, active mind, slide the thumbs across the brow or the knuckles. Let them come right there to the temples and massage the temples in a circle. Circling, 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 squeeze into the temples, pressing the thumbs like they could meet in the center channel of the brain. And then as you're ready to slide the head into full surrender, let your hands release. The whole body, Paschimottanasana, that closing forward fold, the bowing of brain to heart. Let everything pour. And then begin your descent. Let it pour from the front to the back body as you melt down. The seat roots you, and just let everything pour all the way down into Shavasana as you peel the hands out and apart. The palms turn open and the eyes close, resting in their sockets. The whole body pours open and apart here as you rest inward with yourself. The whole body pours open and apart here. Close your eyes and listen to my words. The opening is the teaching from Red Hawk. It is as old as the stones. It came with the humans to the earth, and it offers them a way out of the web of sorrows, but at a price. We must observe ourselves, our behavior, our inner and outer responses objectively. This means without taking a personal interest or doing anything about the horror which self-observation uncovers. Like a bad boy with a stick, overturning a stone and finding a mass of crawling things beneath, but he refrains from stomping on them. As you drop into your rooted earthbound body and feel yourself, and we've all, as a child, we can go back to that remembrance of overturning the stone and seeing all of these creepy crawlers and centipedes and worms and maggots, and all of this is just resting under that stone, just alive and vibrant. Like I said, the darkness is always there. Rarely do we shine light on it, and when we do, it wakes up, it activates, it moves, it shifts. So breathing into that back body, the inhalation moves to the crown and the exhalation moves down the front body. Allow yourself to shed light on that darkness, inhaling the light from the crown, exhaling through the whole body. Joining me, bringing the breath in. Let it sit at the crown of the head, become light. Let the light course through eyes, nose, mouth, ears, down the chest, through the back, shining down to the earth, the seat, the spine, through the feet. Glowing, glistening, iridescent light. Let it awaken and impact you. You may remain in your Shavasana for as long as you wish, knowing that this time has come to an end, or you may roll over softly onto your left side. From that left side, curl yourself up and let the hand rest on the earth and return to that seat intention. Have courage to plant it and then lift yourself into your comfortable seat. The eyes drop inward, the crown reaches skyward, the shoulders draw earthbound, and the palms meet heart center. You've done the work. Remain awake in your body and aware in your mind. Keep the heart lifted. let the breath be subtle. Bring the breath back into balance whenever it gets jarring or ruddy. Stay awake and aware within yourself and keep shedding light on that darkness. All of the light within me honors that within you. For those of you who practice live with me today, well, wherever you are, you're live with me. Thank you for being here. I'm always open to feedback, comments, requests, inquiries, and let me know how you feel. Today, tomorrow, the next day, whenever you enjoy this practice, I hope that it is a light onto you. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me.